baseball on the show. We're live at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. The opener of the final series of the year between the Boston Red Sox and the Washington Nationals. It's Nationals baseball next on the show. Eric Fetty gets the ball for Washington in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
So, guys, these Nationals, as they play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Alex Verdugo digging in now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch on its way. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, and there's out number 2. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there. He'd be getting one back from the umpire.
2 balls and a strike now. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Batting 4, the third baseman,
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Somebody wants attention too.
Fouled away. Sent out to straightaway center field. Robles waits on it. And that will end the inning. Red Sox leave 1. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. So stepping in is Luis Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Luis.
Now here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs. And let's see if they continue that today.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third, and Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball 1. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Fly ball out toward left center field, and he will make the play. 2 away now. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
He's really good.
Down the right field line.
Not that one.
He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up 1 for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. And he fouls this one off. Soto stands at second with 2 gone. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called ball 2-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. The payoff pitch. Count remains full. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 2-out double left stranded. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Now to the plate, Hunter Renfro. His career numbers against this pitcher. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch. It is a sinker that misses for a ball.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Kyle Schwarber stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. One and one to Schwarber.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Robles is on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
This one's down to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So nothing happening this time around. On now to bat, number 88. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
In comes the left fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting 6.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Kyle Schwarber. I'm sure if we were in the trust tree, he would still want to be behind the dish controlling this pitching staff. But he's gone to the outfield, worked his tail off, and he handles it adequately with a nice arm, and it's only going to get better with the more time he puts in out there.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Victor Robles is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted down the line in left. Schwarber is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. 2 complete, still scoreless here on the show. That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
No one can make a play on this one, and the first Red Sox hit is good for extra bases. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
To the plate now, Nick Pavetta. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. High pop-up. And there's out number 2.
The batter number 5, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
So next to bat will be Kike Hernandez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that misses, ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Third inning, no score to this point. And this is taken for a ball. They walked him, and the Sox had themselves a 2-out base runner.
The center fielder.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hernandez is off at first with 2 away. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And this one gets away. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
When it rains, it pours sometimes, and it's a downpour right now. First an error and now a pass ball. They really need to clean it up and start taking care of the baseball.
Two and two. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out with the man at first. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Robles is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. Now at the plate is Alex Avila, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No balls and 1 strike. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. And now for Washington, Eric Fetty.
The pitcher, Eric Fetty.
First pitch on its way.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Verdugo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, the second baseman, Luis.
Up next, Luis Garcia struck out in his last trip to the plate. first pitch on the way. Swing, and he pops him up. Devers has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. It remains 1-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the fourth, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The 1-0 home. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Robles looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers, number 33 on the year, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Into the box, Hunter Renfro. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250 with 40 home runs and 92 RBIs. Fouled off. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Fouled away. Pitch on the way. Still a ball and 2 strikes. He'll try again. 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Robles is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle.
And now Kyle Schwarber flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground at first. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Now back, the catcher, Vasquez.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Robles, but he won't get there. It falls in.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
So now to the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he drives a liner to right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Nick Pavetta will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One and one to the Boston pitcher. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kike Hernandez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. He's set. The 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. The set and the 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Schwarber, the runner at third. Vasquez at second. Dahlbeck on at first with 2 down. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. The tag by Avila. Too late. Safe at home plate.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Red Sox 4 and the Nationals 0. So now to the plate, number 3. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Number 3 is retired leading off the bottom of the 4th. Juan Soto comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So that'll bring up Josh Bell as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Struck out in his first at-bat. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for Washington. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Patrick Corbin, the 6'4 southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 46, Patrick Corbin.
Now to the plate, here is Xander Bogaerts. Flew out last time up. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. So a full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
This one's down to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
Rafael Devers is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Soto is back near the stands as he hauls it in for the 2nd out.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfro.
Next to hit is Hunter Renfro. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark, that's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swing, and he pops him up. Keyboom puts the glove to it, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Leading up for Washington, the third
First
baseman,
pitch of the AB now. Carter Keyboom is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Pitch on the way. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now. 1-2. 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Popped him up. Dahlbeck moving to his left. And that's the first out of the inning. So bases are empty with one gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Robles is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. Victor Robles leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 10 for him on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat, and they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The count now at 2-2. Pitch on its way to Avila. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 17 RBIs. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Nats draw just a bit closer thanks to the Mason Thompson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to hit is the catcher, Christian Vasquez. Swing and a liner. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Pitch popped up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Up next,
stepping in next, Bobby Dahlbeck. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The pitcher, number 37.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Nick Pavetta. He bats here with a 3-run lead in inning number 6. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And it's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always hitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Count remains 2-2. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Luis Garcia. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Luis Garcia becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Popped up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan.
So here is Juan Soto, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is.
0-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
1 run on 3 hits. 1 error thus far for the Nationals. And it's fouled away. That's lifted the other way out to left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. 7th inning ready to roll, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Ball even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hit out towards second. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Into the box now, Alex Verdugo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Here now is Rafael Devers, very weakly on the ground. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Hernandez on second. Bogarts is over at first with 1 away. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
On a and that's a base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Now the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Garcia has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 6-1.
Now batting.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You can tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Roll, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Number 88 gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Bell. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Hernandez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting.
Next, it'll be number 88. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. A bouncer to the left side. Devers gloves it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. First offering on its way. Carter Kieboom is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
On the first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Nothing doing for Washington. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck.
The first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
First offering. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2-0 now. Now the pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Next, it'll be Nick Pavetta. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. J.D. Martinez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
J.D. Martinez.
And the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
At the plate now, Kike Hernandez. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
In now, Verdugo, as he swings and hits a laser to right, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Next, here is Xander Bogaerts. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the in.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Victor Robles, and they could use a spark from him here. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Jordy Mercer gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. Bouncer to the left side. Devers fields it cleanly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They trail. Wander Suero enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Suero is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Pitch on the way.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Into the box, Hunter Renfro, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Drilled down the line. And that's through for a hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. And he misses again, 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Off-speed pitch, and it stays outside, ball 3. Christian Vasquez is on deck. Three and 1. Devers over at second. Renfro at first with no outs. Swung on and missed 3 and 2. Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Soto is there, 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Next up is Christian Vasquez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2 and 2.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2 and 2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
He's set. Here's the 3 and 2. And that gets him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So now to the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck fouled off. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Comes set, and the 0-1 is in off the plate. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A ball and 2 strikes now. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Travis Shaw will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Travis Shaw.
Now here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranding two as the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Well, Hansel Robles, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 56, Hansel Robles.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Change up a little bit inside, 1-0.
Luis Garcia.
High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Renfro is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Now batting, number
Stepping
3.
up is number 3. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's in there. Base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
That's his 4th triple of the year, so he's used to this. He rounded first, eyeing the ball, and he knew he was going for 3. Great hustle and a great piece of hitting.
Here now is Juan Soto, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A ball and a strike.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2.
Inside, ball 2.
A man at third with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Nationals down to their final out now. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. 1 ball, no strikes to count. In there, 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And the run is in to score from third. And he is out at second base. And, partner, that's going to do it for this one.
Well, that's win number 90 on the season for them so far. And they've been a force on the field all year long. And by the looks of it, they're not done yet.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Boston led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Nick Pavetta earns his staff-leading 16th victory of the season. Eric Fetty was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasquez. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 7 runs on 17 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs on 5 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes.